now right here. Now, Shameik Moore, a.k.a. Shaolin Fantastic, from one of my favorite shows.
Romantic.
I used to, like, can I just say this? When I was watching The Get Down, that was some of the coolest shit I'd ever seen because, and I'm turning into a fanboy for a minute. Pardon me, but the show was so dope because the character that you played, you were like a hip hop superhero within the clique.
The original bad boy of hip hop.
Yeah,
yeah.
You was almost on some Bobby Brown shit back then. Like the shit was cool though.
Word.
So the whole experience with The Get Down. Talk about that, how it went filming the show and just working on that project.
The Get Down, it was a great experience. We were supposed to shoot for 6 months, but I ended up shooting for 2 years.
Oh, wow.
So I lived in New York, and I got to work with Baz Luhrmann, and I basically went to college and got the best education I could get for making films.
Yeah.
And, TV shows or whatever,
Yeah. I love how multifaceted you are. Whether it's acting, whether it's dancing. We've seen you in Dope in, I believe, 2014, 2015, to Get Down. Then you had an involvement in the newest Spider-Man movie. How was that opportunity for you?
How was the Spider-Man opportunity?
Yeah, how was that?
Well, I played Miles Morales, the first biracial superhero. He's black and Puerto Rican. And what is it like? I mean, that's literally a dream come true. I wrote that down in my journal when I was filming the movie Dope. And the girl that played my best friend, her name is Kiersey.
Yep.
She was like the gay best friend in the movie.
Yes.
She was crazy.
I was staying at her apartment in Studio City while we were filming. And a little while after we were filming, so we were working out. Pharrell told us to read The Alchemist. And then we started reading the 4 Agreements. We were looking at The Secret on YouTube. So we was like on that meditational vibe.
Right.
And she came upstairs with a journal one day, and she was like, yo, you need to write down your thoughts. And then I started writing, stuff down. I wrote a lot of stuff down.
Yeah.
But one of the things was I am Miles Morales, I am Spider-Man, and 2 years later.
Wow.
That's incredible,
That is
man.
dope.
That is so incredible.
I just got chills. Yo, because
Yeah.
I'm big on manifestation. So is there anything that you've been manifesting for 2019?
To be honest, I haven't really used that journal in a little while, but a lot of the things that are in there are starting to slowly but surely come to life.
Yeah.
And I have major goals for the next 5 years.
Come on now. Come on, 5-year plan.
5-year plan, 10-year plan,
Come on,
50-year
10-year plan.
I love
But
it.
this upcoming year, just know I'm about to take over. Yeah.
No, I like that. I like that. You just put it out there like that and let everybody know that you coming to conquer everything. That the break's over, now it's time for the takeover.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I appreciate mystique. That's something I think people don't have in the industry nowadays. But I still want to be present.
Yeah.
I just have to, like, as an actor, I don't want to overwork because I want to have roles that people feel like, yo, like, that's iconic and that's iconic and Dope,
Yeah.
The Get Down, Spider-Man. The next one, Cutthroat City.
Yeah.
The RZA from Wu-Tang, the dude that created Wu-Tang Clan, he directed this movie.
Wow.
And basically, it's like a heist film before Hurricane Katrina, during Hurricane Katrina, after Hurricane Katrina, and I have to provide for my family, so me and my boys start robbing casinos.
Oh, wow.
And that's coming out early next year.
Ooh,
And like, so
can't
every movie I
sounds
do is
incredible.
supposed to like heighten the perception of me, but my music and my music videos next year will present like who I am in real life. So yeah.
Are you inviting us to the premiere?
I mean, yeah, what's up?
Hey.
It's gonna be in LA.
It wasn't a lot of enthusiasm
We
with
out
that. He
here.
was like, yeah, okay.
I mean,
Because you wanted to say no.
no, I'm not gonna say no. I mean, I would definitely want you there. Yeah.
Nah,
for sure.
Yeah.
I like the fact that you're a very relaxed and laid back individual. I mean,
Yeah.
you're a cool customer.
Oh yeah, I grew up in a military school, like all boys military school. I was in a Christian school growing up, and then I started going to public school like when I was in 7th grade. So,
Right.
like the upbringing of me, that's pretty much this militant kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
You
I show out when it's time.
Right. You mentioned that mystique and trying to balance the two. How are you able to balance the two between being present but also having a little mystique to
I
you?
have no mystique.
I'm trying to find the balance now. I think there's a point where you're too quiet, and that's where I think I hit like 2018. If I'm looking back on this year, we're ending strong on Spider-Man. Yesterday, the movie came out. We hit 12.5 already.
Come on.
Wow.
So, you know what I'm saying? We didn't even get to the second. You know, it's gonna. I'm thankful I'm a part of that. But
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta
we're
see
ending
it.
strong. Beginning of next year strong. But I'm not going to be as quiet per se. The music is going to be involved, so that's what I think the balance is.
Yeah.
Putting out music and music videos will make me relevant while being quiet. Type shit, acting-wise.
For sure.
Well, go ahead.
Well, I want to ask you this. Is that something that you target when you look at roles? We know the Get Down was centered around hip-hop and hip-hop culture, and then there was a heavy element of music in the movie Dope. So are those roles that you specifically try to target to where you're able to act but also incorporate the music as well?
When I think about a role I'm about to play, I'm really thinking, like, I turned down so many, like, I was gonna be Bobby Brown in the New Edition movie.
Oh, wow.
Like,
Really?
You know, like there's so many roles.
Now, why did, not to cut you, but why did you specifically turn down that role to be Bobby Brown?
Well, for one, I want to shout out to Woody because I think he did a good job. So shout out to Woody. But for me, every role I do, humbly speaking, I'm a talented actor. So every role I do is going to be very believable, and I'm an excellent performer when it comes to movement and dance. What Bobby Brown was.
Come on.
You see that? That was outstanding.
Wow.
It was real subtle, though.
Yeah, go ahead, Jazzy. Go ahead, Jazzy. Go ahead,
Just
Jazzy.
to let 'em know, don't fuck with me, man.
Go
I got this shit.
Go ahead.
I may be an actor, but I'm a motherfucking dancer, too.
She a superstar right here. You hear me? Go ahead.
I love it.
Go ahead.
I just didn't want to, when I drop my music, I don't want people to be like, yo, that's Bobby Brown trying to do music now. You feel me? I would be too believable as Bobby Brown.
You're strategic.
That's
You
amazing.
think ahead. I love
you.
that. And you know they say quiet people are the most creative. So do you write? Are you a writer as well? Do you
I write.
write?
I'm writing movies. I write my own music. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Hey, what's up? I need a
What's
job,
happening?
you know?
Hey,
I'm
listen.
acting. I do more comedy than anything.
Oh, that's cool.
But what's up?
What's up?
What's up?
I mean, y'all just going to go back and forth and continue to say what's up, or we're going to make something happen. Which one is it going to be? We're going to
We're
upload it.
making shit happen.
We're making things happen on the live
Things
by live
happen,
stage.
for certain.
We're making things happen.
For certain.
I knew the Spider-Man role was something that was kind of going well in culture because the Jordans came out. And everybody is talking about those Jordans, which transitioned to people wanting to watch the movie. But, Ro, we got some big news.
Yeah, while you're asking the question, we're going to go to Little Yachty right now, who's on stage one. Little Yachty, who's on stage one, but we're going to continue the conversation. Stage one, Little Yachty.
Yeah, but like I was saying, with those Jordan 1s coming out to commemorate the movie that you just did, it's obvious that people are intrigued by your role in the film. So it's dope to see you doing dope things. That's what
Thank you. I was going to wear those J's tonight, but I said the Dior boots are a little bit more...
yeah, this fits
Subtle
for the,
drip?
exactly.
Yeah.
He said Dior, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not just any boot.
Nah.
Oh, no,
It's
not
the
just
Dior
any boot.
boot.
It's
Not
the Dior
not some
boot.
Timbs you just happen to have, but they had to be Dior.
Dior boot.
No, you know.
Subtle drip.
Hey, man, you got the, okay, the ball
Get
on,
off me.
okay.
It's not about me.
And they
It's
got the
about my
ball
mans
on,
right here.
Okay.
You heard
I'm not
Biggie
mad
shit.
at it.
I mean stuff. Swag. Yeah.
Thank you.
Man.
For sure.
World Domination is coming up for you.
Yeah.
We already spoke it into existence for 2019. When you're working on these movies and you see, well, I'll ask you this question. Growing up, are there any particular artists or actors, I should say, that you said, I would love to do a project with them? People talk about like a Denzel or Will Smith. Is there anybody in that pantheon that you see as like, damn, I would love to do a project with them?
As an actor.
As an actor, yes.
I mean, growing up, I didn't really look. I loved Will Smith. I loved Denzel Washington. But I really liked like 007. I really liked Jason Bourne, Wanted, The Matrix. Like, that's the type of movie. So there wasn't a lot of like. But anyway, I didn't really grow up saying I want to work with this person and be in this movie with this person. But right now, I would like to do a movie with Michael B. Just because we never got a Denzel and Will Smith movie.
Ah.
You know what
Ooh,
I'm
I
saying?
just got chills.
I see what you did there.
Oh, we never got it. That never happened.
No,
so.
but I see what you did there. I see, you got Will and Denzel, two legendary figures, and you guys are on the way to being legends.
Word. I'm on the way of being legend. He's done some really major things. Much love to Michael B. He literally just texted me and told me Spider-Man is his favorite movie of all time.
Nice.
Humble stunt.
Humble brag.
Humble stunt right here.
So
we're both talented actors.
My aunt texted me. I didn't get Michael B. Jordan texted me.
I got
a
Michael B.
superstar.
Jordan number 2. What's up?
But you told me, Rich. hey.
I do.
Hey, Pierce, you told me Rich the Kid texted you earlier. Now, he said he couldn't respond, though, because he's about to go on the stage. Shallon, fantastic. I'm just going to call you that because that's what I like to call you. Thank you for joining us right here.
Thank you, my
Appreciate
brother.
you, my man.
Thank you.